Turmeric, that golden spice in your kitchen, is famous for its incredible health benefits. For centuries, people have used it to soothe joints, boost memory, and support digestion. It's packed with an antioxidant called curcumin, which is a real powerhouse for your body. But here's something important we need to talk about. Just because turmeric is natural doesn't mean it's completely harmless for everyone, or that you can mix it with anything you want without a second thought. Think of it like this: even healthy natural things need to be used wisely. The goal here isn't to scare you away from turmeric. Not at all. It's to empower you with knowledge so you can use it safely and get all of its amazing benefits without any of the downsides. A common belief is that if something is an herb, you can have as much as you want, whenever you want, and it won't cause any problems. But our bodies are all unique. Your digestion, your liver, your blood circulation, and any medications you might be taking all create a very personal health profile. So, understanding what not to mix with turmeric can save you from a lot of unnecessary discomfort and help you feel your best. It's all about making this wonderful spice work for you, not against you. Let's start with something many people might not even consider. Turmeric is known to naturally support healthy blood flow, and in some cases, it can have a mild blood-thinning effect. Now, this is generally a good thing. But if you're already taking prescribed blood-thinning medication, or if you regularly consume large amounts of other foods that also thin the blood, you need to be mindful. I'm talking about things like high doses of garlic, ginger, or fish oil supplements rich in omega-3 South. On their own, these are fantastic for your health. But combining large quantities of them with turmeric every single day might not be the best idea for everyone. For sensitive individuals, this combination could potentially lead to easier bruising. Or you might notice that a small cut bleeds a little longer than usual. It's not about labeling these foods as bad. It's about understanding that balance is crucial. If you have a bleeding disorder, have surgery scheduled, or are on blood-thinning medication, it's a great idea to be extra cautious and aware of your intake. Another combination to be careful with is pairing turmeric with foods that are extremely spicy, greasy, or just very heavy on the stomach, especially if you're eating late at night. Turmeric itself is a warming spice that can stimulate your digestive system. That's one of its benefits. However, when you mix it with a very spicy curry or a deep-fried meal, it can sometimes be too much for your stomach to handle. This might lead to feelings of heartburn, acid irritation, or general stomach discomfort. Many people, especially as they get older, find their digestive lining becomes more sensitive. Some might already be dealing with issues like gastritis or acid reflux. If you regularly consume turmeric in heavy, spicy meals, you might experience bloating or digestive unease that you could otherwise avoid. A much gentler and more effective approach is to add turmeric to lighter meals. Think about stirring it into soups, mixing it into warm milk, or sprinkling it over cooked vegetables. This way, your stomach can process it comfortably, and you can enjoy its benefits without any digestive drama. Now, let's talk about sugar. We all enjoy a sweet treat now and then, but it's worth knowing how turmeric interacts with very sugary foods. The main active compound in turmeric, curcumin, works best in a body that has stable blood sugar levels. When you consume turmeric alongside a meal loaded with sugar-like pastries, candies, or sugary drinks, you might actually be reducing its potential benefits. Why? Because a large sugar rush places an extra load on your body's insulin response. For those who are already managing their blood sugar levels, this is particularly important to consider. This doesn't mean you can never have dessert if you've had turmeric. Of course not. It's simply about timing and pairing. Turmeric is far more effective when you pair it with balanced savory meals rather than with sugar-heavy dishes. This allows the curcumin to do its job without having to compete with a spike in your blood sugar. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? The key isn't to be afraid of turmeric, it's to be aware. Turmeric can be an incredibly supportive ally for your health, especially when you use it correctly. You don't need to avoid it. You just need to respect it and understand how it works within your body. If you're taking any medication, especially for blood pressure, diabetes, or blood thinning, or if you're getting ready for surgery, it is always a wise and responsible step to talk to your healthcare provider. Ask them how much turmeric is safe for you. Everyone's health story is different, and knowing your own body is the real secret to staying strong, healthy, and vibrant. The most effective way to incorporate turmeric into your life is through moderate, consistent daily doses. And here's a pro tip to help your body absorb the curcuma. It's best to combine it with a healthy fat. This could be a splash of milk, some avocado, a handful of nuts, or a drizzle of olive oil. Adding a tiny pinch of black pepper also dramatically improves absorption, thanks to a compound called piperine. Many people love enjoying turmeric in a warm cup of golden milk or stirred into lentil dishes, stews, and warm morning teas. You really don't need to consume massive amounts to see the benefits. In fact, with natural remedies, moderation is often more powerful than going to extremes. Remember this very important point. True health is a long-term journey built on good habits, not on a single magic ingredient. If you're focusing on eating nourishing food, staying hydrated, getting good sleep, keeping your body active, and taking care of your mental well-being, then turmeric becomes a wonderful, helpful friend in your health toolkit, not a risk. The best results always come from balance, not from extremes. So, instead of worrying, focus on being mindful and aware. Enjoy your turmeric, but always listen to what your body is telling you. Keep your meals simple, gentle, and supportive. If you notice something makes you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to reduce it or change how you're using it. Health is all about creating harmony within your body, not creating fear. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Always remember to be kind to your body. It's the most amazing home you'll ever have. When you use natural ingredients wisely and thoughtfully, your body will thank you with more energy, more comfort, and a greater sense of peace. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on living a healthy, balanced life. See you in the next video.